Hello everyone, welcome to this introduction series 3. This is the third series dedicated to very beginners with very few props. We are using only one mat, one belt and 2 bricks per person. Of course, if you have more equipment at home and you know how to modify the poses for your own condition, you are more than welcome to do that. But the main purpose of this series is to introduce the method, Iyengar yoga method, to people that maybe they don't have this amount of equipment at home and just want to start and start in a good way with a good first step and progress towards maybe something more in the future. Also, these series are good for those who want to refresh, review the very basic foundations, the very basic actions that are well present in these easy variations, but very often we find also these actions, most often we find these actions in a very much more advanced poses. So up to you how you want to take and practice this class and this series. Said this, let's start. Previously, if you did the previous ones, the introduction series 1 and 2, we worked into very basic hip openings, and the main subject of this series 3 is going to be forward bends, and forward bends thinking on people that not necessarily have a very big range of motion. So that is a very important premise to understand this class. And the next one. Sit straight. Sit in Swastikasana. Crossing the legs in the center of the shin bones. Move from the outer feet to the knee, or the front knee to the femur, femur to the hip socket. The sacrum stays more vertical. Spine can length from the basement of the spine towards the crown of the head. Shoulders back and down, scapula down. Lifting the sternum up. Keep the abdomen soft without hitting the front ribs forward. Both palms of the hands in front of the chest, Anjali Mudra. Close the eyes. Breathe normally. Gather yourself for the practice. Exhale, empty your lungs. Yogena chitasya padena vacham malam sharirasya chavayakena yopa karotam pravaram muninam patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi abahu purushakaram shankachakra-sidharinam Sahasra-shirasram vivetam pranamami patanjalim. Hari Yo. Bow the head in the direction of the chest towards the heart. Release the hands to the sides. The nice intention on the practice before lifting the head. Lift the head. Open the eyes. Okay, extend one leg, extend the second leg, then bend the first, then the second. So now you are crossing the legs in the opposite way as you did until now. you need. You can sit in one brick, and the second one goes behind. So I said extend one leg, extend the second leg, and then you cross the legs in the opposite way as they were crossed before. And possibly each foot under the opposite knee. So both femurs are facing forward more than facing to the side. Both hands to the side. Both palms of the hands now towards each other. Elbows to the ribs. Press actively with the outer feet, front knees back, femurs to the hip, extend the spine. Both arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Roll the outer arm forward, outer armpit forward. Roll tall from the hips to the armpits. Down. Up. Roll the outer arm forward, outer armpit forward, elbows fully extended. Down. Up. Need the actions from the feet when you are lifting both arms up. So try to lift both arms up from the feet action, from the legs action. Down. Last time up. Outer arm forward, outer armpit forward. Down. Release. Then one leg, then the second leg, and the first and the second. So now you are crossing the other way around. Now interlock the palms of the hands, fingers, palms of the hands forward. Press with the thumbs towards each other, extending the elbows, extend the elbows forward, do the actions on both legs, lengthening the spine from the action of both legs, lifting up both arms from the action of both feet, both legs. Roll the outer arm forward, outer armpit forward, pressing with the thumbs. It helps with that action. Palms of the hands parallel to the ceiling. Down, change the interlock. Palms facing forward, thumbs together, elbows down. Extend the elbows, press on the outer feet, femurs towards the hips, extending the spine, feeling how the skin extends from the hips to the armpits. So thumbs up, pressing on the thumbs, outer arm forward, outer armpit forward. Down. Extend one leg, extend the second. Now bend a little bit the knees. Now you move back first, your left leg. You check that your belt is nearby you. Bring the right leg in Marichyasana leg. Now you take a small loop of the belt, enough for you to extend the knee fully in this variation of Supta Padangusthasana, sitting Padangusthasana, sitting Hasta Padangusthasana, so sitting hand to toe pose. Now you take the belt with the buckle, the outer foot, and you grab with the right hand inside. You grab with the 4 fingers inside. If you don't reach the floor in such a way that you can resist with the fingertips down and move the elbow down to the floor so that the shoulder also distends and the inner scapula is going towards the back ribs and the back ribs are lifting the sternum, so you don't feel comfortable, you feel that you are short, you can take the brick that was behind you. Now from there, move the right arm towards the right shoulder back, lift the right foot, resist already with the mount of the big toe forward, spread the toes, outer foot to the outer knee, shin bone parallel to the floor. Keep the same actions. Now you extend the right knee slowly, paying attention to move from the front knee to the hip. So the femur moves back to the hip and you extend the body, you extend the spine up in the direction of the crown of the head. bend, extend, bend, extend. Now bend, and when you are extending, extend from the inner knee. So it's the inner knee that moves first. So the inner knee and the inner thigh, right inner knee, right inner thigh are moving towards the floor. Extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend. Keep it extending. Right arm to the shoulder, right shoulder back. Do the actions on the leg. Left foot pressing into the mat. Bend, foot down. Release. Extend one leg, extend the second leg. Change the brick if you were using the brick. Bend the right leg and bend left leg Marichyasana. Take the belt, buckle belt on the outer foot. You grab with the left hand, pull it, the 4 fingers inside. Stay straight. Check that both sitting bones are pressing equally on the brick. Resist with the fingertips to the floor or to the brick. Bending the right elbow down. Left shoulder blade to the body. Sternum up. And already left arm to the left shoulder back. Resist with the mount of the big toe forward, spread the toes, outer left foot to the outer knee. Keep all these actions. Left leg, shin bone parallel to the floor. Now extend, and when you extend the left knee, you move from the front knee in the direction of the hip. So that this helps the spine to lengthen up in the direction of the crown of the head. Always your front foot, mount of the big toe, the toes are over the line of the heels. Remember previous actions, previous sessions, spoke about the action of the accelerator of the calf. Now bend the knee, extend the knee from the inner knee. Inner knee down, inner thigh down, bend the knee, extend the knee. Bend the knee, extend the knee. So the action that I'm asking of moving the inner knee down, inner thigh down is to avoid the external rotation of the leg. Instead, we keep neutral alignment of the femur and the full leg. Bend the knee, extend the knee. Bend the knee, extend the knee. Bend the knee, extend the knee. Stay. You need the actions. You need the pressure on the right foot on the floor and helping to lift the spine even more. Furthermore, extension of the spine up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, foot down. Bend and extend. So keep this action of the extension of the knee is very important, starting from the inner knee and the inner thigh. So if now you are sitting in this open leg Dandasana, you have to really move the inner knee and the inner thigh down towards the floor. All right. So now you can stay like this if you want. Otherwise, I'm changing the mat to let you see better. The next pose. You need the belt. Now we are going to do, if you have a long belt, you will work with the double handle. If you have a short belt, so you have to just use the belt like this, okay? Pulling from one extremity and the other extremity of the belt. So I don't know your spine. Keep the belt on the side for now. Stay close to the top of the mat, with the back of the skull center in the mat. Now the full body is well centered, so you check the same distance between both hips and the outer mat. Grab the outer mat, pull the outer mat in the direction of the heels, and that helps also to move the sacrum in the direction of the heels. Extend one leg, extend the second leg. Big toes together, heels apart, and once again, inner knee down, inner thigh down. Persist with the mount of the big toes forward, spread the toes, outer feet towards the outer knees, femurs to the hips. Back of the shoulder towards the mat, sternum up. That is Supta Tadasana. Focus again on the inner knee, inner thigh down. Now bend both knees. You have the knees bend now, feet to the floor, and keep the Tadasana adjustments as before with the bent knees. Now press with the big toes down to the floor, spread the rest of the toes up, and bring them down without clinching, pressing down to the floor. Now your both feet are feeling like Tadasana when you are standing upright. Now take your belt. You press with the left foot on the floor, and you move the right foot up. Leg is 90 degrees. Go home and up, and place the double handle, and check that the double handle allows you to extend fully the leg. The leg is perpendicular to the floor, and the elbows are not bent. So you have to adjust then the double handle until you will have the leg perfectly 90 degrees with the floor, and the arms perfectly extended. So depending on your flexibility, of your range of motion also. So maximum range of motion now of the right leg is perpendicular to the floor. If for some reason you cannot bring it there, so you will need to have longer the belt. From both arms to the shoulders, shoulders down to the floor. Persist with the mount of the big toe up, spread the toes, right outer foot to the outer knee, right femur to the hip. Now resist with the left foot. I'm moving my left foot. Resist with the mount of the big toe down. And from the outer foot also to the outer knee, can lift even a little the toe and a little the left outer foot in such a way that you resist from the front knee towards the hip, left femur to the hip. And this action allows, watch one moment here, allows to move the right hip away from the right side rib. Keep it there, observe. Once again, bring your attention to the inner knee and to the inner thigh. Right inner knee, right inner thigh, away from the head. From here, slowly start to extend the left knee, sliding the left inner heel, left back, left inner heel. So the back heel towards the inner heel is sliding on the mat. So your left foot still is perpendicular to the floor. And you extend the leg until you feel that you can keep your both inner knees and inner thighs in the direction of the floor. Now you can lift one moment the head, watch towards your left foot, check that the left foot is perpendicular to the floor and that the inner knee, inner thigh are moving down towards the floor. If you see, I'm gonna overdo now, an external rotation of the leg, bring the leg a little bit more bent and see if you can correct that alignment. And then again, check where is your limit when it starts to external rotate and stay there working on the action. So both mount of the big toes moving away from the groins, spreading the toes, outer feet to the outer knee, left outer side, moving towards the hip, allowing the right hip to move away from the side ribs. Both shoulders to the mat, sending arms, both arms move to the shoulders, shoulders back. Now bend the left knee, the one which is on the floor, extend the left knee. Bend the left knee. See what is the degree of extension that you can manage, having always inner knee and inner thigh down. And always both femurs, both legs are neutral, pointing both feet forward. Bend the knee, extend the left knee, and try to slide, being aware that you are sliding with your back left heel on the mat towards the inner heel. So it's more the inner back heel which is pressing into the mat. Be aware of that, conscious. Observe that specific part of the foot when it slides light into the mat. And your left inner knee, left inner thigh move down to the floor. And your right inner knee, right inner thigh move away from your head. Extend the left knee, stay. Now bend the right knee, little bit less than 90 degrees maximum, so the shin bone is not even parallel to the floor. And now you extend from the inner knee, from the inner side, and at the same time, right hip away from the side ribs. Always both shoulders to the mat. Bend the right knee, extend the right knee. Bend the right knee, extend the right knee. Bend the right knee, stay there bent. What's going on with your left foot? So see the left foot, the left leg. You need to bend a little the left leg to keep the inner knee and inner thigh towards the floor. Do it. Avoid the external rotation. Extend the right knee. Bend the right knee. Extend the right knee. Bend the right knee. Extend the right knee. Stay. New all the actions. Hammer all the actions. Now, this one more advanced. If you can, inhale. And as you exhale, move the elbows away from each other so that the right foot is moving in the direction of the head. Now extend the elbows. New the actions of both legs. Outer feet to the outer knee, femurs to the hips, right hip away from the ribs. Open sideways, move the elbows away from each other. Keep the back of the shoulders down to the floor. Extend the elbows. Keep moving arms to the shoulders, shoulders to the floor. Outer feet to the outer knee, femur to the hip, right hip away from the ribs. Both inner knees, both inner thighs down. Moving away the elbows from each other. Keep your right inner knee, right inner thigh away from the head. Keep the left inner knee, left inner thigh down to the floor. Extend. Bend the left knee to the floor, and move the belt, both feet down to the floor. Now renew the actions of both feet. It's like a Tadasana, standing upright. Now you press more with the right foot. You leave the left, and you place the double handle, place the belt, and such a way that the left leg goes perpendicular to the floor. The right leg still bent, right foot to the floor. Both arms are extended. Adjust the belt. Both arms are extended and shoulders are moving to the floor. Now watch the actions. Watch towards your left inner knee, left inner thigh, that they are moving away from the face, away from the head. Your right foot resists to the mat. So the femur moves towards the hip and such a way that also the left hip can move away from the side ribs. When the leg is moving away from the side ribs, there is a tendency to external rotate. So you keep the internal rotation when you're moving away the left hip from the ribs. And now slowly start sliding the right back inner heel to the mat until you can be sure that your inner knee and inner thigh are moving down towards the floor. So watch one moment, leave the head, watch one moment how much extension you can manage having the inner knees, both inner thighs acting correctly, right inner knee, right inner thigh towards the floor. Now bend the right knee, extend the right knee, right inner knee, right inner thigh to the floor. Bend the right knee, extend the right knee, right inner knee, right inner thigh to the floor. Bend the right knee, extend the right knee. Always sliding the back inner right heel on the floor. Extend the right knee. Bend the right knee. Extend the right knee. Right inner knee, right inner thigh to the floor. Stay. Now bend the left leg. 90 degrees on the knee. The shin bone is not parallel to the floor. And from there, extend the left knee, left inner thigh away from the head. Keep the right inner knee, right inner thigh down to the floor. Arms extended to the shoulders, shoulders to the floor. Bend the left knee. Extend the left knee from the inner thigh. Bend the left knee. Extend the left knee from the inner thigh. Bend the left knee. Extend. Bend. Extend. Bend. Extend. Check that both inner knees and inner thighs are working correctly. And now, elbows away from each other. See if you are able to move the left foot in the direction of the head, keeping the actions that we practiced until now so far into the pose. Elbows away from each other, back of the shoulders to the mat, right inner knee, right inner thigh down to the floor, left inner knee, left inner thigh away from the head, elbows away from each other, extend the elbows, arms extended to the shoulders, shoulders to the floor, elbows away from each other, extend the arms, arms to the shoulders, shoulder to the floor, stay, bend the right knee, release the left. Now, may adjust a little bit the belt. You bring both legs to the chest. Then you pass the double handle or the belt, if you don't have, to the legs and you extend such a way that you need to release a little bit the belt. That your arms, once again, are extended. From the arms, you are moving towards the shoulders, shoulders to the floor, and the legs are extended. Now, if this is not possible, keep the legs a little bit bent. Now move big toes forward, away from the head, spread the toes, and because you have double handle, it's helping to pull the outer foot towards the outer knee. From there, exhale, see if you can move both inner knees and both inner thighs away from the face as you extend the knee. Maybe you extend the knee just half centimeter, few millimeters, go to it. And now bend the knees. Again, big toes forward, spread the toes, outer feet to the outer knee. And as you extend the knee, inner side away from the head. Arms to the shoulders, shoulders to the floor. Bend the knees. Extend the knees. Bend the knees. Extend the knees. As I said, even just half centimeter of extension is good. So as far as you are connecting your mind to the actions required. Maybe today the action is not coming, but hopefully your mind understands little by little, your body will follow. To stay sharpened of the mind, bend the knees, extend the knees, inner knee back, inner thigh back, in the direction, opposite direction of the head. Bend the knees, extend, stay. Now, those who have a little bone of mobility, inhale, and as you exhale, move the elbows away from each other, keeping the actions, keeping the sacrum down to the floor, sitting down towards the floor. Move the legs in the direction of the head. Extend the elbows, arms extended to the shoulders, shoulders to the floor, inner knees, inner thighs away from the face. Elbows away from each other, sacrum down, tailbone down, inner knee, inner thigh away from the head. Extend the arms, extension of the arms, arms to the shoulders, shoulders to the floor. Elbows away from each other, inner knee, inner thigh away from the face, from the head. Sacrum down, tailbone down. Extend the arms, arms to the shoulders. Then bend the knees, release the belt, feet down, turn to the side. We go for the next pose. Now you take the 2 bricks, and you have the 2 bricks in front of you in this way. Not in this way anymore, now they're going to be in this way. Previous variations of Ardha Uttanasana, we're working in this way, as you remember, pressing with the knuckles, yeah, bringing awareness to the proper alignment of the hands. Now I want in this way. And you take your distance to half, feet under the line of the hips, fully extended, and both hands on top of the bricks with the arms exactly under the line of the shoulders. Pretty much what you just did, lying on your back with the help of the bed. Now both hands to the hips, slowly come up, you got the distance. Feet together. Press on the back of the heels, sacrum in, extension of the spine, extend from the hips to the armpits, and go to Ardha Uttanasana with feet together. Now you're going to move your right foot forward. I'm mirroring you, so it's my left. So you move your right foot forward and bending knees, you move back your left foot, and the left foot is going to go with the heel in diagonal down to the floor. And from there, you extend slowly your right knee. And you press on the inner foot and you extend your right knee from the inner knee. Now you move the bricks besides the right foot. And again, you will find the arms under the perpendicular line of your shoulders. Now resist actively with the left outer foot. When you resist with the left outer foot, the arch of the foot is lifting, the inner ankle is lifting, left inner knee is lifting, and inner thigh is lifting. Now the front left knee moves up, so the left front side moves also up. And now think about your left foot, pressing actively from the left outer foot, from the outer heel, from the outer heel to the pinky toe, to the big toe. I repeat, from the outer heel to the pinky toe to the mount of the big toe, which rotates the outer side towards the bricks and rotates again the inner knee and the inner side back. So left inner knee, left inner side back. And that helps to the action of moving your right hip. And now I'm touching the right hip to show you, with starting from also from the action of the back foot, it will help to move the right hip away from the side ribs. Now, to help that action also, you are resisting with the right inner foot, pressing with the mount of the big toe, and the right inner knee, right inner thigh move back. So now from there, pressing actively into both hips, into both bricks, from the hips towards the armpits, spine is lengthening forward. And the hands are pressing actively into the bricks, down and backwards. The outer arm is moving towards the legs. Keep these actions at this Parsvottanasana, intense side stretch. So you really want to extend forward both sides of the chest. And now bend slightly the right knee. Extend the right knee, pressing on the inner foot, inner knee, inner thigh back, right hip back. Bend the right knee. Extend the right knee, pressing with the right inner foot, right inner knee, right inner thigh back, right hip back. Bend the right knee. Extend the right knee, right inner knee back, right inner thigh back, right hip back. Sternum forward, shoulders back. Press actively with the left outer foot. Roll the left inner thigh back, inner knee back. Bend the right knee. Extend the right knee from the inner foot, inner knee, inner thigh, right hip back, away from the ribs. Sternum forward, shoulders away from the ears. Pressing on the left outer foot. Bend the right knee. Extend the right knee from the inner knee, inner thigh back, right hip back, away from the ribs. Sternum forward. Now bend knee. Move the leg back. Move the left foot forward. Move the bricks forward. Ardha Uttanasana, one moment with feet together, both hands to the hips, slowly come up. Tadasana. That was intense. You can stay with the same orientation, or I change just to watch. You can watch me better the front leg from this perspective. So once again, from Tadasana, lengthening up, extend from the hips to the armpits, Ardha Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana with both feet together, just one moment. And now, bend the knees a little bit, move the left foot forward, pointing to the front mat. And now move backwards the right foot away, that the left heel is pointing in between the arch of the right foot. The right foot is diagonally pressing into the mat. Extend the left knee. Move the bricks beside the left foot, so both arms perpendicular to the floor. Be very active on the left front foot and left inner foot. Now watch, pay attention still. Your right foot. Right foot is pressing more on the outer foot, lifting the right arch foot, lifting the right inner ankle, right inner knee, right inner thigh up. The right kneecap is moving upwards, so the front right side is moving up. Now, from the right outer heel to the pinky toe to the big toe, there is pressing. It's a sort of circular action. I repeat, from the outer right heel to the pinky toe to the big toe. That helps to rotate the right outer thigh forward, and the right inner knee and right inner thigh move backwards. And this action helps to the left inner foot pressing and moving the left femur to the hip, moving the left hip away from the side ribs. Keep these actions. Both hands are pressing into the bricks, down and backwards, shoulders away from the ears, sternum forward. Outer arm towards the legs, towards the hips, outer armpit down towards the floor. Now, start bending the left knee, few degrees, and now extend the left knee from the left inner foot, left inner knee, left inner thigh back. Right outer foot pressing actively into the floor. Right inner knee, right inner thigh back. Left hip away from the side ribs. Bend the knee. Extend the left knee from the left inner foot, left inner knee, left inner thigh back. Left hip away from the side ribs. Sternum forward. Bend the left knee. Extend the left knee. Bend the left knee. Extend the left knee. Bend the left knee. Extend the left knee from the inner foot, inner knee back, inner thigh back. Left hip back away from the side ribs. Sternum forward. Stay at this Parsvottanasana. Intense chest or intense side of the chest pose. And now bend a little, move the leg back, move the right leg forward, both feet together, move the bricks forward. Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana. Separate the legs, both feet parallel to each other. Softening the groin, softening the abdomen. Press on the back heels. Both hands to the hips, slowly come up. Stay in Tadasana, one moment, feet apart. I hope that was intense, because that is also the name of the pose. Uttan, Parsvottanasana, it means Parsva Uttanasana, Uttanasana, intense pose. So we are hammering this action of the inner knee and inner thigh during the forward bend. That is very, very important when we are progressing into any forward bend pose. And knowing where is the degree of rotation needed in the femur is crucial. So, next one. Check the distance for Ardha Uttanasana. Directly extend from the hips towards the armpits, Ardha Uttanasana, with both feet together. Big toes together, spread the toes, bring the toes down without clinching, heels a little bit apart. Now bend the knees a little bit and transfer the body weight, more pressure into your left foot. Keep the left foot pressing more. And now you move the right big toe backwards and you point top of the big toe or the right big toe into the mat. And like a compass, you use the top of the big toe like a compass on the mat, and the outer foot moves towards the bricks. So the outer foot moves towards the bricks, it moves also towards the outer knee, and the right femur can move towards the hip. And now you start to lift the right leg up from the inner knee, from the inner thigh, so that you keep the alignment as we did before. Keep your left leg now bent. So that is more or less what you did before in supine. And now move the leg down. Keep the outer foot always towards the outer knee, femur to the hip. Now both feet together. Extend both legs. Slowly come up, Tadasana. So this is some easy variations and progressing into Virabhadrasana 3. With full support, it's just putting some actions together. Both hands to the hips. Extending from the hips to the armpits. Ardha Uttanasana. Feet together, heels a little bit apart, bend the knees. Stay more now into your right foot and move, slide back the left foot, pointing the top of the big toe to the mat, spreading the toes, left outer foot towards the bricks, towards the outer knee, femur to the hip, and slowly keeping the right leg bent, stand back the hip, the left hip, moving the left leg up parallel to the floor from the inner knee, from the inner thigh. Inner knee, inner thigh up, and always the outer foot moving towards the outer knee, towards the femur, femur to the hip. Slowly come down, both feet together. Ardha Uttanasana, feet together, both hands to the hips, slowly come up. Tadasana. Can do like this, as we just did. We go for the full extension of both legs. Inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, Ardha Uttanasana. With the two bricks, both feet together. Bend both legs. Stay on the left foot more and slide the right leg back. Point the big toe down to the mat. Spread the toes. Right outer foot to the outer knee, femur to the hip. Leave the right leg fully extended from the inner knee, from the inner thigh, until the leg is parallel to the floor. And now slowly start to extend, extending the left leg from the inner foot, from the inner knee, from the inner thigh. So left inner knee, left inner thigh back, pressing on the mount of the big toe, and right knee up, right inner thigh up, right outer foot to the knee, and femur to the hip. Shoulders away from the ears, sternum forward. Virabhadrasana 3 with support of the bricks. Now slowly bend the left leg, move the right leg down straight, both feet together. Ardha Uttanasana. Slowly come up, Tadasana. Both hands to the hips. Inhale, exhale, extending from the hips to the armpits, both hands to the bricks. Ardha Uttanasana. Bend the knees, stay more on the right foot, move backwards, sliding backwards, the left foot with the left big toe down to the floor, left outer foot to the outer knee, femur to the hip. Start lifting the left leg from the inner knee, from the inner thigh, knee fully extended, front of the big toe away from the groin, left outer foot away from the knee, left outer foot to the knee, and femur to the hip. Keep the left leg parallel to the floor, and now start extending the right knee from the inner knee, from the inner thigh, both inner knee, inner thigh back. Rest actively on the right front foot. Did I say left extension of the left knee? So I meant the super leg. So the super leg is the right knee, extending the right knee from the inner thigh, and move back away from the bricks. Rest actively with the hands to the bricks down and bricks back. So the shoulders move away from the ears and the sternum moves forward. And you renew the actions and the focus on both inner knees, both inner thighs. The left outer foot to the outer knee, femur to the hip. And slowly start bending the right knee, move the left leg back extended, both feet together. Ardha Uttanasana, both hands to the hips, slowly come up, pressing the back of the heels, Tadasana. Stay there where you are. Spread feet a little apart. Exhale, come to Ardha Uttanasana. Maybe if you remember how was your Ardha Uttanasana in the beginning of the class, or in a normal condition without having worked and hammered these actions, it feels a little bit different, a little bit more at ease. You can stay in Ardha Uttanasana. Otherwise, you can just go to a resting full Uttanasana, with both hands besides both feet, elbows away from each other. Stay on the front heels towards the front foot. See it now in a soft way, in a soft manner. You can keep that imprint of the inner knee and inner thigh back. So not overdoing, just if that imprint is there. And if somehow it helps to release the groins, the abdomen, and then the back of the spine, the lumbar area, so that you are really resting in Uttanasana. You were in Uttanasana, come back to Ardha Uttanasana. Both hands to the hips and slowly come up. Those who don't go to Uttanasana, as I said in previous classes, you can stay in Ardha Uttanasana for a while. And then when you feel that is a lot or too long, you can just go to Tadasana, stay in Tadasana. Okay, good. We go for the last pose of the day. And it's going to be again Chatushpadasana that we did previously. The variation preparing for Setu bandha. And we are going to go directly to Setu bandha with the bricks. So, as you saw, I folded twice the mat for the shoulder support. And you will keep now again the double handle on your belt. Because we don't have the mat anymore to grab, like we did in the previous classes for Chatush Padasana. So you keep the back of the skull outside of the mat, but here we cannot grab the mat anymore. So what we are going to use is the belt. Okay. So see, having the heels close to the glutes, how much you need to have the lengthening of the belt to allow you to go up with the extension of the arms. So the elbows should be extended. Okay. And at the same time, you will have both bricks close by you. So I'm gonna do it once. If you know what I am already showing, so you can go directly to the pose. Otherwise, you check what I am doing. So from here, I'm placing the belt. And I have to be with the skull out of the mat. Feet apart, pressing from the mount of the big toe to the heels, feet parallel to each other. And now press on the back of the heels. And when I'm pressing on the back of the heels, the sacrum moves towards the heels first, then moves in the direction of the calf, and then finally in the direction of the back of the knee. I keep pressing with the inner feet, which sends the inner knees and inner thighs down to the floor. And that is Chaturpadasana. Then down. Repeat 1-2 times, pressing on the back of the heels, moving up. And once we are up 1-2 times, you remove the belt. Now you take the brick, you place the brick, you have enough space, and there, the sacrum between the sacrum and the floor, you are placing the bricks exactly in both sides of the sacrum, such a way that now you are resting with the sacrum. You can improve the actions of both legs because you are lighter on the hips, lighter on the thighs. And then you just keep the hands down to the floor. Rest. So go for the pose. You will follow me as I was speaking. Stay there for a couple of minutes. You have to set up and go. Just start going there. Take the pose. Stay active on the back of the heels. From the back of the heel to the inner heel. Towards the toes. Resisting with the mount of the big toe. So that front knees are moving in direction of the hips. You can keep the hands, the arms at 45 degrees with the body, or you can try also in T position. If you are not sliding backwards. So move the outer arm in the direction of the feet. You move the outer arm in the direction of the feet, towards the floor and towards the feet. You will gently also move the back of the shoulder blades towards the back ribs, so that the shoulder blades will become more vertical. So the tip of the shoulders will resist more into the folded mat. Sternum will lift, creating a major extension of the spine. And when you inhale, you are moving the air in the direction of the chest without overexpanding the skin of the abdomen. So maybe you feel the organs abdominal organs moving up, moving upward in the direction of the chest. Create a sort of release in the groins, sort of vacuum under the belly, moving all these organs up in the direction of the sternum. Watch if some of these actions are happening. Otherwise, watch your breath. Feel tension on the throat and change the spot where you are spotting with the eyes. Where you feel that the throat has a little bit of tension, move the eyes in the direction of the sternum. You can watch me now, I'm gonna do that. If your eyes are escaping towards the forehead or back, you will have the tendency to overarch the back of the neck. Instead, if you are pointing the eyes towards the sternum, the chin will move slightly towards the chest, allowing the skin of the throat to release down towards the floor, towards the back of the neck. That calms the breath, calms your mind. To be aware of that. The 2 minutes already passed. Now press actively with the hands, with the palms of the hands to the floor, pressing also actively from the heels. And when you move, pressing on the heels, the sacrum moves up. You remove one brick, you remove the second brick, and slowly you come down. Move to the side. And now unfold your mat and go for Shavasana. Lay down on your spine, lying down supine. Take Shavasana. And stay in Shavasana for 2-3 minutes. Set your breath. Remember to stay always awake with your mind. And for beginners or for those who have some problem of the mind wandering from one thought to the other, observe your breath, quality of your breath, quantity of your breath. And possibly close the eyes. Shavasana.